Welcome to the Matchbox Fire Department. I've been waiting for years to open this, and today we're going to finally open it up. As I mentioned, I purchased this years ago, actually, when they did the pre-orders. I pre-ordered a few of them. I traded 2 away, and I saved 2. So I finally decided that I'm going to open one of them up, because I could use these vehicles. Ooh, packaging is kind of nice. So this was during COVID. Thank you, Heroes, as a thank you to all the first responders. So here's a look as to who was being thanked. As I mentioned, I purchased this pretty much to have around for the city of Matchbox. Vehicles in here are pretty cool. Alright, first off, we have express delivery, Matchbox delivery. Thank you, Heroes. It's very cool. And back door opens up. One thing I miss about this casting is that it's not made out of die-cast metal. The body is actually plastic. For this, they could have made the body metal. I believe this pack was $20, if I'm not mistaken. And as I mentioned, I ordered 4 of them. Oh, I actually like this one. I never realized that this was a mobile hospital. So, figure out how to work it into the Matchbox Fire Department. Because the other one's a command center. So that's the other one that I recently did a video on. So that one's an actual command center, and this one is a mobile hospital. So I will probably most likely add this into a fire station. So yeah, I will add this into one of the Matchbox fire stations. I'll have to rework that. I'm going to hit pause, and I'm going to try to open that. It was a little harder to open this one. The ladder was stuck in place also, so I had to use a knife to kind of pry it forward. But overall, I really do love this casting, and I think it looks pretty nice. Up next, we have the International Terrastar Ambulance. I really like the color scheme of this, as well as the dark maroonish color. I think it looks really cool. As you know, I really love this casting, and I am very glad we had the opportunity to add it to the lineup. And we've had so many lovely colors ever since. The short-lived E-Star Electric by International, I think, was also one of my favorite castings early on. This one actually has a metal body. I believe they moved on to plastic body, if I'm not mistaken. I actually had the opportunity to see a few of these back in the day when they came out. I believe Coca-Cola and FedEx had them in the Chicagoland area. I believe I did post videos to Martin the Man 16 channel. One other thing I like about this casting is it has the glass on top, and you can see with proper lighting the interior. Inside, I believe there were just like 2 packages. It's hard to tell. Up next, we have the 2016 Ford Interceptor utility. And I actually like this one. This one's pretty cool. It has police and the number 12 on top. Thank you, Heroes, as well. This one's very nice. I do love this casting. And let me try to get that a little down. And the other thing I like with Matchbox is that they are updating each generation of the Explorer. So they're bringing in the different generations of the Ford Police Interceptor utilities. And here is one of the more recent generations. For 2025, there has been a facelift. So technically, this is previous generation now. But yes, the 2020 to 2024 Interceptor utility. It's pretty nice. Now we have the Garbage King. And this one, I don't remember if this one had a metal body or not. Unfortunately, when you don't collect certain castings, as I used to collect variations of castings I liked, and garbage trucks definitely were on that list. I believe the body was metal at one point, but it is still a nice looking casting. It looks realistic. This one actually, I'm thinking maybe a previous one where it had the little flap on top that can move. And lastly, we have Airblade. This one's pretty cool too. There isn't too much detail on it, but it is very realistic. This is a very nice one. Definitely a pretty cool one. And there you have it. Closer look at the Thank You Heroes from Matchbox.